want me to cut your hair? Girl, are you sure? Because I'm not a professional, you know? It's been years. You don't mind? Alright. Okay. Well, of course. If you want that, then I'm not gonna say no. So, let me just start off by brushing your beautiful hair then first. Because, of course, we can't cut it if it's filled with tangles and knots, okay? And I feel like you've had a very rough week. And to be honest, just between you and me, it kind of looks like you haven't really been taking care of your hair the past week, is that right? I totally understand that, so that's fine. We can sometimes be so busy and so stressed that we forget to brush our hair. And that happens. So girl, I don't blame you at all, okay? It's almost tangle-free already. Isn't that perfect? So perfect. Perfect. Just like you. Alright. Doesn't that look so much better? Yes, it does. It does, right? Okay. Let me just brush the other side. For someone who hasn't brushed it in such a long time, it actually doesn't look that bad. How do you do that? Teach me your ways. It doesn't look that bad at all. I'm actually impressed by that. That's really cool. Okay. Wow. You have such long hair. Such gorgeous long hair. It's truly amazing. It really, really is. So what made you all of a sudden want to cut your hair? Is it just for convenience? Like, has it been a while and you just don't feel like going to the hairdressers? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. I was just curious about that. Right now, I will be combing your hair for a little bit, just to see and make sure if everything is really, really smooth. And then, whenever that's done, I will just moisturize the hair a little bit before I start cutting, okay? Because that way we can make sure that the cut is gonna get even and that it's gonna look good and that it's not gonna look crazy. But like I said, I'm not a professional, okay? So I will do my best. But I can't give you a completely different hairstyle. I can just only cut your ends and stuff like that. And I will probably do your fringe if you want to. Yeah, you would like that? Okay. No problem at all. I can take care of that. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous hair. Does it feel okay? It does? Okay. That's great to hear because I don't want to hurt you or anything. Because if it's actually painful, you should tell me, okay? So when you normally go to the hairdresser, what type of length do you ask for? Or do you just tell them to cut off the ends or something? Yeah, okay. So no particular length, just the dead ends, okay. I have always wondered about that. Because people say, yeah, just the the dead ends, right? But isn't hair always dead? I mean, is that a blonde question to ask? Because I'm just seriously curious about that. Isn't hair always dead because it's not alive? If you know what I'm saying. I should actually go ahead and ask a hairdresser that, because I kind of want to know about that. Kind of curious. I mean, maybe it's just a saying or something. Because, I mean, of course you can have split ends, but dead ends? Like, I don't know. Anyways, girl, I will be wetting your hair a little bit. And I don't want to get it in your eyes, okay? I will grab a different spray bottle because this one doesn't work. My apologies. So I got this smaller one for you. Hopefully this one is better. I'm just going to close your eyes again a little bit. Yeah. Now the other side, just... Alright. And your fringe a little bit. Okay. Just going to comb it out one more time because I made it wet. What is the right word for that? Dampening it? I don't know. Okay. Just going over your hair with this new other... Oh, it matches my nails. Going over your hair with this brush for a last check. And then everything looks good and ready to be cut. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, are you sure that you want me to do this? Okay. Well, if you're sure, then I'm all for it. Alright, girl. If you're ready, let's start with some ends. First I will be doing it with bigger scissors because just for the rough edges. Okay. I need just a tiny bit, like this. Now for the other parts. You like the sound of the scissors, yeah? I do too. I always like it. Looking good. I actually went to a school for this, but I never finished it. Sorry not to make you scared or anything, but you know that, right? I bet I told you that. I did. Okay, good. Because I was about to say. I would not imagine not telling you about that. Because we tell each other everything. And remember this one time when I actually cut your fringe a little bit too short. Hey, do you remember that? Oh my god, I felt so bad. I remember that you did not care, but oh girl, I felt so guilty. I hated every second of that. I mean, now we can laugh about it, right? But at the time, it was not funny. It had me feeling so bad. I felt so guilty. And I actually had sleepless nights over it. Yeah, I don't think I ever told you that, right? But I did. I did. It was so bad. And I seriously felt like I completely ruined your hair for good. And yes, I know that hair grows back, but I mean, having to walk around with that for a while is kind of not what you want, especially not if I'm the one who did that, okay? That's why I was a little bit hesitant when you called me and asked me about this haircut, and I was like, girl, are you sure about that? Because remember last time? No, but it was so many years ago, and you're right about that. So yeah. I just need to put a little bit more water on there because it's a little bit dry. It has been drying up a little bit fast, eh? Okay. So I now want to take apart sections of this. And then I want to cut with my tiny scissors because they are more like precision scissors, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. It's just a lot of fun though. I hope that you won't regret asking me. I know that you didn't last time, but I always do my best to make it look okay. You know, I'd rather have it look more than okay, but like I said, I can't promise anything. So, thank you so much for trusting me with this. Because you know that I would never purposely mess up your hair. Okay, there we go. Last little part of this. And then I will just grab all of it together. And then just do one last cut that way. Hold on, sorry. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Just a little bit of a brush out to make sure that it's all good. Okay, it looks really good. And now I still have to use the precision scissors on the other side of your hair. And after that, I will be doing your fringe, okay? I know. I shouldn't be nervous, but I am. Especially the fringe after last time, but you know what? I have cut other people's hair after that, and I know what I did wrong that time, okay? So I'm sure that it will be fine. Let me just wet your hair a little bit more on that side because it's been a while. It's probably dried out by now. I'm just going to wet the hair a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Just a little brush through. small sections first again. And after that, I will be grabbing them all together. Alright. You've had your hair in the same color for a while now, by the way. Did you ever think about dyeing it again? Maybe purple or something. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you with purple hair. I have seen you with blue hair and that looked really good, so I'm guessing that purple would look really cool on you. Yeah, for sure. I think it would look really awesome. I think you should just go for it. If it's something that you would really want, definitely. I think you'd be able to rock it. For sure. I mean, come on now, anything that you've had in the past looked super amazing on you, so I don't think there's a color that would not look good on you, if I'm honest. So yeah, I think if you really want it, you should just go for it and do it. And if you want, I could go with you. If you're a little bit nervous or something. I would love to go with you, to be honest, yes. I will be there hyping you on. All the way up into the chair, and then I'm still going to try to make you laugh while you're sitting in that chair. You know, if you're nervous or something. I would want to do that for you. Oh my gosh, hell yeah. That would be amazing, actually. We would have a good time. Like we always do. Okay, I'm just gonna put everything together. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. Going back to my wooden brush, seeing if I did a good job, and to see if it's straight, of course. It looks great. It looks perfect. Yes, it does. I'm actually really happy with that. I will now do your fringe. So I will be wetting your fringe now for a little bit. Here we go. Are you okay? Okay. I'm just going to comb through your fringe first because I don't really need to brush that because it's really fine here, and I just want to be very gentle with it, so. It's looking good. Okay, I'm ready to cut it now. Are you ready? Because this is the moment. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do this with my fine scissors. Are you ready for this? Are you? Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I can't believe that you're letting me do this again. You have good faith in me. Wow. I think that you believe in me more than I believe in myself at this point, which is actually a very beautiful thing, though. So thank you for that. Yeah. Okay, that looks good so far. There's the tiny corrections, because I can see that certain parts aren't really straight yet, or sticking out a little bit, if you know what I mean. Okay. Okay. Oh. Yes. We are done. It looks great. Let me just comb it for you one more time. Just brush, 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 brush. Brush, brush, brush. Oh my gosh. I am so relieved. I'm not gonna lie, I was really, really nervous. I know that you could already tell that, but... And I think it was a little bit more than you thought. Oh my gosh. Looks really good. Okay, so what do you think? You happy with it? Yay, yes. Okay, that is such a relief. I'm so happy right now. Okay, good, because I think it looks great. You do too? Oh my god. Yes, that is amazing. I'm so glad. Is there anything that you see that you would like to have differently? Like, is the length okay? It is, right? You don't want it any shorter, right? Okay. Good, because if you do, you can always tell me, okay? And your fringe looking good? Okay. Yay, I'm relieved. And I'm very happy. So something else that I would like to do is to rub in some oil, because the ends are looking better now, but they're still a little bit dry, but that's because you've been dyeing your hair very often, you know? So that's not your fault, but that's just what happens if you dye your hair often. So is it okay if I put some oil in your hair, or do you not like that? You're okay with that? Okay, great. I'll put it in. It's just a few drops that I will be putting in. Okay, here we go. Now some more for the other side. Yeah, that's enough. All right. And now I will be just making sure that I spread it evenly throughout your ends, okay? So I'm just going to take your hair and I'm just going to rub it in a little bit. I'm going to rub it in and just spreading it out evenly throughout the ends of your hair. All right, other side. Yeah, if you want, you can keep the bottle. That's no problem. Yeah, you just only have to use it once a day. And it just makes your hair feel really good and soft at the ends, especially at the bottom. So don't use it near your scalp, because then your hair is gonna look all oily and stuff and greasy. I don't think that's something you would want. No, but it's fine to just put it in the ends of your hair or just at the bottom of your hair. And then you will notice a difference really quickly if you keep using it every day. So, yeah. I'm just going to brush it through one more time in a little bit. Girl, no problem. You know that I'm always here for you, and you know that you can always call me for things like this. But like I said, I'm not a professional, so there's no guarantee that everything is going to be the way that you want it, okay? But just for things like this, cutting the ends, trimming the ends a little bit, it's fine. And it's a lot cheaper. Thank you for trusting me with this. Do you now want to go ahead and grab some coffee somewhere? Sounds like fun. Yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go.